everyone, welcome to Inside the Park for September. I'm Misty Lewis. Today we're here at Minikahda Vista Park in the southeast corner of St. Louis Park.
And I'm Jamie Zwilling. This park features a play structure, basketball courts, a softball diamond, a soccer field, and in the winter, a terrific sliding hill. But what are we doing here today, Misty?
We're here today because this is the part of the city that is undergoing seal coating this year. Seal coating extends the life of our streets by many years.
The faults in the roadway are sealed, then hot oil is spread across the roadway, and a thin layer of rocks is added that works itself into the road.
The whole process takes about 10 days, and then the streets are good for another 7 to 8 years.
But first, we've got a lot on our show today.
We'll take a look at a 100-year-old house with the St. Louis Park Historical Society.
And we'll visit some National Night Out parties.
We'll listen to some favorite poems published in the city school calendar that were recorded at the Friends of the Arts Gala last month.
And we'll head over to Wolfe Park and check out Lego games, which made a stop on their nationwide tour.
But first, some St. Louis Park news. Bookmark in the Park sponsored a book discussion with the Westwood Hills Nature Center Junior Naturalists. The junior naturalists volunteered many hours during the summer, so to encourage them to participate, they were given a free copy of the book Flush and enjoyed some breakfast snacks. City of St. Louis Park Environmental Coordinator Jim Vaughn led the discussion. Bookmark in the Park is primarily funded this year by a grant from the St. Louis Park Community Foundation.
The city is having a contractor test fire hydrants in the center of the city from mid-August until mid-September. The testing is in these neighborhoods: Amherst, Minnehaha, Cobblecrest, Texatonka, Bronx Park, Birchwood, Aquila, Oak Hill, Sorensen, and South Oak Hill. Hydrants will be open for just a short time for this testing, unlike the water main flushing done in the springtime. Residents probably won't see any effects from the testing, but it may temporarily discolor water. If you have questions about the procedure, please call Public Works Utilities at 952-924-2558.
Welcome back to Minikahda Vista Park. Summer's wrapping up with the Aquatic Center closing on August 25th and school starting September 1st.
So make sure and be careful driving through those neighborhoods, as there might be children present, and especially around schools.
And now let's take a look at a 100-year-old home here in St. Louis Park with our reporter, Beth Gibbs.
St. Louis Park Historical Society celebrated the 100th birthday of a home in the Brookside neighborhood. The owners, Scott and Winnie Crosby, welcomed visitors through their doors for tours showing off their one-of-a-kind home.
It's unique because the owners are unique. They have a wonderful collection of antiques and collectibles, and it makes the inside of the house a really fun place to see. I mean, they've got a calliope in the living room. It's just unique and wonderful.
The home is also being commemorated by the Historical Society with a plaque as part of the Century Plaque Program.
It's a program to designate houses that have significance in St. Louis Park because of their age, 100 years or older.
Over 100 homes now belong to the plaque program, and the number is growing. St. Louis Park residents can apply to the program for their home through the Historical Society's website, slphistory.org.
Welcome back to Inside the Park. National Night Out is only once a year, but getting to know your neighbors can come in handy all year long.
You never know when you might need to borrow a cup of sugar or ask somebody to watch your house or water your plants for you. So let's take a look at the story with reporters Les Farrell and Scott Smith.
National Night Out was a huge success in the park thanks to all the neighbors, city staff, and volunteers that celebrated the night, showing how strong and connected our neighborhoods are here in St. Louis Park.
All right, our second winner is Hope.
We dropped in on just a few of the 129 National Night Out parties that were registered this year.
How did you come about deciding to have a party this year? Well, we've had one for the last couple of years, and myself and Brenda over here, we decided that we would take it on this year. We invited all the houses on both sides, which ended up being 22 houses. So we're hoping that most of them came. We have a lot of new neighbors this year, so we were hoping that we'd get to know a lot of them. So
this is the Minikaha Circle, Flag Avenue, Gettysburg area, and we're having the block party tonight, as you can see behind us. And tonight, you know, it started about a half hour ago, and there's plenty of food, fun for the kids and things, and you know, it's kind of a nice night to have a night like this.
The St. Louis Park Emergency Program received approximately 900 pounds in food donations, along with monetary donations as well. The St. Louis Park Police Department plays a big role in National Night Out every year and had a great time attending many of the events around town. National Night Out is all about you and your neighbors, but there are also many neighborhood associations in the park that have events throughout the year. To find out more about your neighborhood and to get involved, simply go to the city website at www.stlouispark.org and click on Neighborhoods.
Hi again, Misty Lewis here at Minikahda Vista Park. Now we've got a story on the Friends of the Arts Verses and Voices project. Beth Gibbs was there to record it for Park TV.
This year's City School calendar featured favorite poems submitted by residents in the park. In July, a capacity crowd gathered in the West End Community Room to hear the featured poems. Here are a few of the poems you'll see on the calendar in the coming months.
Unseen Secrets. I hide my secrets in the core of a brick and on the surface of a star. I tell my secrets to the unseen spirits around me and the light rays from the sun. Secrets live where man cannot go, in the farthest part of space and inside a velvet night.
Well, I love poetry and I spontaneously do it, and this one comes mostly because when I'm out in the woods in the winter, I often go up to the Boundary Waters with a bunch of women skiing, and I'm known to just yell this one out at the top of the hill. It says, away, away from men and towns, to the wildwood and the downs, to the silent wilderness, where the soul need not repress its music, lest it shall not find an echo in another's mind.
Hardware. My father always knew the secret name of everything. Stove bolt and wing nut, set screw and rasp, ratchet, wrench, bandsaw and ball, peen hammer. He was my tour guide and translator through that foreign country with its short-tempered natives in their crew cuts and tattoos, who suffered my incompetence with gruffness and disgust. Pay attention, he would say, and you'll learn a thing or two. Now, it's 40 years later, and I'm packing up his tools. If you know the proper names of things, you're never at a loss. Tongue-tied, incompetent, my hands and heart full of doohickeys and widgets, whatchamacallits, and thingamabots.
Welcome back to Inside the Park. Now let's take a look at another cool event held at Wolfe Park.
Wolfe Park, which by the way just hosted another successful summer concert series. You can view several of those performances on Park TV 16. Just visit our website and check out the listings of times.
Now let's go back to Wolfe Park and look at the traveling Lego games. I was fortunate enough to film the event, and lots of families and kids were having a ton of fun.
My name is Ryan, and I am a Lego games master. I'm on the road, traveling with 3 of my friends, showing off all the new Lego board games that we've just come out with. There's 10 of them, and we have put 3 of them in life-size format here for all the kids and families to come out and challenge us to a few games. Here we also have a Minotaur made 100% from Lego bricks. If you can guess how many bricks it took to build him, we'll give you a round-trip ticket for 4 to Legoland in sunny Southern California.
Here at the Lego Games Tour, we have 4 different stations that kids can come and check out. Our main attraction is our stage games right here, which every 45 minutes we have 2 teams that come up on stage and they compete for a board game. And so we have numbers of different games that are usually smaller adaptations of our board games, like Monsters 4, Creationary. We have Lego Dice Hopscotch and Robo Champ. Teams compete, and the best 2 out of 3 goes home with a Lego board game.
So, as you know, we are on the road promoting our Lego board games that we're so stoked about. But our number one thing when we come to these new communities is bringing communities together, having local families come out and join us. It's really just about having a good time and bringing people together. And if you guys want to know more about the Lego Games Tour, be sure to check us out on Facebook. Parents, of course, if kids are too young, it's more than welcome. We're on there. If you become a fan, follow us crossing the country. You can also check us out on lego.com. Just look for the board games site.
That's it for Inside the Park this month. Thanks for watching.
Make sure and check out Park TV next month for the return of Park Update and Fall Sports.
See you next month.